Sometimes I wonder if Eve's reaching for more came from Eve's oversight. She was created as a female and a wife and given the name woman by Adam. And her name Eve was actually the byproduct of her sin. However, you notice Eve was reaching for more, and that is what Satan tempted her with. More than what she already was, right? And it got me thinking, even in the world today, with all these titles and all these labels, we are a world that is drowning in loss of identity. You see, the Bible says that first and foremost, she was a thought in the mind of the Creator. And this can be confirmed over all of us in Jeremiah when God says, before he even formed you, he knew of you. And I want to stop and say this. Just as Steve Jobs created the iPhone and named it for its connective ability, just as Van Gogh created and named the starry night over his whimsical colors that he found in the sky, just as Braille was named after Louis Braille, who created the concept of learning and teaching the blind to read and write, Creator typically gets to name its creation and its purpose. The reason we are walking around so many people that feel lost and unidentifiable comes from the exhaustion of living out the labels that have been given to us by either ourselves or at the hands of other people, while never once asking the actual Creator about his reasoning and purpose for creating us. Because before any of us was a boy or a girl or a wife or a mother or a father or a son, we were a thought and concept of the Creator himself. A Creator who loved us and thought about us before he even started forming us, and who allowed us to be birthed into this world, living and breathing, with the hope that we would not only look back to him in gratitude, but for direction in our life of why he selected us, why he allowed us to be born, and what his purpose for us is. If the phone was to connect, if the painting was to show off the beauty of the whimsical night sky, if the Braille was to offer education to a sector and group of people that were being neglected, do you not think that the Creator of the world and the Creator of you has a definitive purpose for you? Maybe, just maybe, if you pondered this a little bit today, you would stop taking on labels, and you would stop finding your worth in labels, and you would stop confusing or being confused by labels. If you just sat for a moment with the Creator, you being his creation, and let him define you.